Okay. So, all right. So tell me, woo, that's too bright. All right. So tell me, woo, I don't like this camera, but oh well. It's not about me. It's about the message. And it's been a long day. All right. So tell me again what's going on. So you started out, you just wanted to be a customer, kind of, sort of. You want to get more into the products. And so now it's been 2 months. What products are you taking?
Well, initially when I first started, I was taking the NRG, tea, the raspberry, CBD tea, and of course NutriBurst. I noticed how the NRG, I feel like maybe that was a bit much for me because the energy be like on 10, and it really does what it says.
Were you taking one capsule or two?
I was just taking one. But see, I don't know. I guess I wasn't prepared for it. That's what it was. So what I did was I just broke it down and started taking it one every 2 days. And the last month I just did the tea and the NutriBurst, and I just love the way it made me feel. I love the detox in it, and I just fell in love with the product. When I first came, I came around the time where they did the promotion on the they waived the starter kit, and you just had to buy one product. And it was a blessing because I initially just was going to buy one product, but I said, why not? I mean, starter kit's free. Just go ahead and add to the cart. So what I did was I just initially came on just for the products to be a customer, and I fell in love with them. So now I just
that's how I started, right?
Oh, for real?
I wasn't trying to do the business like I wasn't trying to do the business like that. I was in another company. So I was just like, okay, I just need to get these products instead of me telling this guy. Because when people started asking me, what are you doing? Instead of me telling this guy, hey, go buy products from him, I was like, they can buy products from me. And so that's why I joined.
Yeah, see, and it's crazy because, like I said, in the last 48 hours, I think I learned more about the business than I ever have since I've been in for 2 months. Because I actually took the time to learn about the business. Because I fell in love with the products, and I just wanted to know more about it. Made me want to know more about the business automatically. Like, it just happened.
See, and this is why I tell people, like, because so many people get so lost in the sauce, right? They be like, how am I think I want to do it, but how am I going to recruit? How am I going to get customers? How this, how that? And I'm like, okay, I'm going to show you how to get customers when you're ready, and your recruits will come from the customers because the products do often recruit the right people that are ready for a change. They recruit the right people into the business. So I love that you are sharing it. And like I said, when I called you, I was just picking with you, like, why are you running from me? Because, I don't do anything regular. I'm not going to be like, hello, Marquita, how are you? I'm going to be like, girl, where you been?
Where you been? You should have been tapped in.
but everything has to happen in the right time, though, because some people are like that. They can just take off running with something. And then some people want to have their whole testimony first. And then some people want to have their testimony and know everything about everything. And I have to respect everybody's process. Now, because I know what I know, I'll be wanting everybody to go fast. But I have to respect everybody's process. So I love that you took your time and you fell in love organically, because now you're going to be able to do what you've done. So tell me about these last 24 to 48 hours.
Yes. Okay. So the last 48 hours, I would say yesterday. The first day, I just was really like, okay, so I'm loving these results that I'm getting from the products. I had, like my mom started asking me questions about it. In fact, my fiance watched me making my transformation, and he's like, I think I need to get some tea.
He's like, you're not getting fine without me.
Yeah, and he was basically, he was kind of saying it jokingly. And I was like, no, while you playing, you need to. And I remember I gave him his first shot of NutriBurst. He said, it's not that bad. And he was on that tea. Let me tell you, he fell in love with that raspberry tea. He fell in love with just the tea, the taste of it. And, like, I didn't even say a word. I just made sure he was, like, taking his tea. I'm like, babe, when I took mine, I was like, you want to take yours too? He's like, yeah. And he fell in love with it. Like, so what happened last night, when I said, babe, I need to tap in. I need to tap in more. I said, because I know it's more. I said, look, like, I know my transformation. I know I can do this business because I'm pretty much getting paid to do self-development on myself.
Thank you.
You can't beat that. So what he said was, he's like, well, how you go binary? Automatically, he wanted to know more. And I said, well, I need 2 people on my left and my right. He was like, sign me up. I need tea. I need to place an order. I want me some more raspberry tea. I need my own NutriBurst. You know, he's like, you want to be steady with your NutriBurst? I need my own. So we went on to sign him up yesterday. And, yep, I signed my first person up. When I went serious in 48 hours, I was able to get my first person. And then my brother called, and I was speaking to him, and I was like, yeah, he was like, I seen all this NutriBurst stuff you be posting on the page. His wife had been asking about it. So his wife had actually been asking about it, and he, she just had a baby recently. So he wanted to just know more for her, because he's like, it's not nothing wrong with her, but I know she kind of complains to me a lot, so I kind of want to know a little bit more. And I said, you know what, how about I binary myself? Do you want to buy a product? And what actually he did, he wanted to buy a product. So only thing we had to do was get the starter kit and get the product that he wanted. And he fell on my left side. I mean, I'm kind of almost binary, but he fell on my left side too. And yeah, and then this morning when I woke up, my friend, she actually is a preferred customer of mine. She bought customer products from me at least 3 times. And she called me today and said, hey, you remember I told you that I wanted to, I'll get back with you on my 21 day when I get to day 21 in my process? I said, yeah. She said, well, I'm here. I'm ready to join.
And she's a woman of her word. I like that.
Yep.
I like that.
Yep. Tanika, yes, I love Tika. And she actually made her first sale today. She joined today and made her first sale today. So it was cool. She called me. She was asking me all these questions. I'm like, dang, I should have been studying this business, because she hit me hard.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, people need to understand, like, when you have leverage and you can just offer an opportunity, products that work, a company that works, and you offer it to people, there are some people that are going to come in and be just like you, and then there are some people that are going to come in and be nothing like you. They're going to take off, and then you'll be like, wait, what? And then that's when you really start to appreciate the other ways that we get paid, because it's bananas. Like you said, we literally get paid to keep our word. We get paid to keep our word to ourselves. Like, if you, and a lot of people are scared of that. You do know that, right? A lot of people say all the time, I'm going to get healthy this year. I'm going to work out. I'm going to take care of myself. And they know that they lie to themselves. So the fact that we get paid to do it and document it, like your brother, his wife would not have known about the products if you weren't posting about them. So you can't be secretive about this. And is it scary to say, hey, I'm about to lose weight, or I'm about to do whatever? Yeah, it is scary, but at the same time, it's that accountability factor. Oh my gosh, hold on one second. This is my son. Hold on. Hey.
Hello, Mom.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. But hey, listen, let me call you. You gonna be up for a while, right? You good? Huh? Okay. Yes, I am. I just miss you. Okay. All right. I'm gonna call you back. Okay. All right. Love you. Okay. Bye. Bye. Hang up first. I don't like. Okay. He did. Marquita?
Yes,
okay. Sorry about that. Okay, so yeah, when we get paid to keep our word, right? So like literally you're holding yourself publicly accountable. It's scary, but at the same time, because it's what the majority of people don't do, you really will find yourself being more consistent. We get paid to, like you said, personally develop, like the stuff that we're sharing, the books that we're talking about, the stuff we're like, oh, did you hear when he said this? Did you hear when they did that? Blah, 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 blah. Or, you know, like some of the people in the group have definitely had some life challenges that they've come back and said, you know, the book, 4 Agreements that you keep talking about, Kim, has really, really helped me, because whatever the case may be, like we get paid to keep our word to ourselves, to keep our word about our health, to keep our word about becoming the highest version of ourselves, and to keep our word to other people that join us that we're going to help them make this money.
Right.
Like, for real. So now your friend that joined a few hours ago, did you give her the link to the quick steps?
To the
quick steps. You might not have that. I can send it to you. Because if you send her...
What I ended up doing, I did send her over to the YouTube channel. And I sent her a few links directly so she can learn exactly about the compensation plan, the 5 ways to pay, and also a video on volume and points, just because she asked about those. But yes, I did send her the YouTube channel, but I can't get her the other link too.
Yeah. Okay. Literally, what I'm going to copy and paste to you right now. If you just copy and paste this one thing to her, this is going to plug her into everything else. The WhatsApp chat, team excitement, everything that she needs, and it's going to give her a certain order and a certain flow so that stuff doesn't fall through the cracks. Because if she's moving fast, she could sign up 2 people too and have the same issue where they both go on the same side. So if you send her this one thing, it's going to tell her how to set up things so that, and you know what? I don't think I had this when you signed up. Because a bunch of people signed up on that free promo, and then I was getting overwhelmed, and I was like, oh, I got to come up with something better than trying to remember to put everybody in everything. So, yeah, I created this after you signed up, so I apologize about that. All right. Did you get the text?
Let me check it out. Let's see. Yes, I just got it. The quick start step.
Yeah, you can literally copy and paste the same exact thing that I sent to you to her, and it's going to give her an order and a flow that's really going to make sure that she's good.
Okay, this is perfect. It has definitely helped me, because she definitely comes with questions like every couple of minutes. I'm like, yes, I'm happy, because she did take you to join, and it's crazy because it's crazy how it works. My God, like I just made the decision to really binary myself. Like last night, she called me and she was ready.
Right. Okay, now what's going to be crazy though is that once you understand what that means, when you're binary qualified, and how now you position yourself to really tap into some other ways of pay, because it's so funny. People be like, oh, you get $20 per product. I'm like, maybe you get $20 per product, but I get more than that.
Right.
Because when you, like, if you understand the comp plan, you can get paid multiple ways on the same dollar.
And you know what? I was looking at a YouTube video last night, and I got it, but I didn't get it because they were talking about the volume from the. I was going to ask something about. You know what? Are you still? I want to ask you about something about like the left and the right side, the left and right side too.
Okay, go ahead.
Video on that. So basically, I was looking at the different. I know they said your right and your left leg is different. They were saying something about the pay leg and the volume leg.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how do you know? Is the left always the volume leg?
No. Okay, both legs have volume, but your pay leg is the leg that has the lowest number. And your power leg has the highest number. And the reason why you get paid on the weakest leg is because they don't want anybody sitting back and cashing a check on somebody else's work. Like your sponsor can't pimp you, and you can't pimp your sponsor. So what that means is, because think about it, if you, depending on where you fall in the organization, you're going to get probably, most likely, you're going to get what's called spillover, runover. And that's where the people above you, like, we can only put people on our left or our right. So if you signed up in March and you're on I'm just saying this as an example, if you're on my right, then everybody that I've signed up on my right since then, where you fall, they have to fall underneath you. This is why people log into their back office and they be like, who is this person? Who is that person? I'm like, that's my person.
Yeah, I have about 10 people on there.
You have about how many?
I have about 10 people in my back office.
Okay, cool.
That I didn't personally sponsor though.
You have about 10 people that you haven't personally sponsored. Right. So now that you are binary qualified, what that means is anything that those 10 people do, it means volume for you too.
Okay, gotcha. That's why they speak about binary and volume. That goes towards our rank.
That goes towards your rank, and most importantly, it goes toward your bank. The more volume you have, the more money you're going to have. And the higher you advance in rank, the more you open up other parts of the comp plan. So I will tell you this right now. Let me see something right quick. Do I have your login?
No, you have it.
Okay. Text it to me right quick, and I'm going to look into your back office and see something.
Okay, while you're in there, can you check and see what the holding tank thing is because Tanika.
Yeah, sure.
Can you see where she fell? Okay.
Well, if she's in the holding tank, then we have to place her. Bless you.
Oh, okay.
We have to place her. But this is good because you have your fiance who's on board, and that just makes everything so much easier, because when y'all can work this thing as a couple, like there's a couple that just hit Rising Star, and they added a bonus, a generous little bonus to their check last night, but they tag team this business, and it's amazing. So, the more we could get him on board, if not, it's perfectly fine, but I'm telling you, two heads are better than one. So I'm happy that he is supportive, because that's huge. Let me see, who is this? Did you text me the login?
I did.
Okay, let me see. I missed it. Oh, here you go. Okay, cool. But yeah, what we want to do as quick as possible is we want to get your person started correctly. Right? When are you getting married?
We're getting married in August.
This August. Okay, that's right around the corner. I would love to put some nice cash into your pocket for your wedding.
Yes.
And for you starting off. Yes, and for you starting off your marriage just on the good foot. I mean, money never hurt a couple. Hold on. Okay, I'm logging in now. Give me 1 second. And then once you see, like, a lot of people try to explain everything and understand everything before they do anything. And that's very, very detrimental to your business. The best way to understand the comp plan is to get paid on it. So you did everything right. Really, you did. All right. So when I go to your personally enrolled, yep, Tanika is in the holding tank. So do you want me to place her on your right for you?
Yes, I don't know the difference. What does that mean if she goes on my right? What does that mean? She's going to go towards the volume?
Either way, she's going to go towards your volume.
Is it best she be on the right? Because I want what's best. The thing is, I don't know what. I mean, I know about pay letting and stuff like that, but what? I don't know which one to be better.
There's no best, because think about it. If you put her on the power side, she's going to get spillover from you and everybody who's also on their side. But if you put her on your pay side, that's the side that you get paid on. So you're going to be attacking that side like crazy. So either way, she wins.
Okay.
But we're going to put her on the right now, because I want you to binary qualify like now.
We need binary, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So we're going to put her on the right. I have a video that I recorded for the team showing them how to do this. So don't worry about, I wish I could see what you're doing, because you can still see it. It's in the Better Body video vault. I don't think you have the link to that, but I'll give it to you. Okay. So she's on the right. It's going to take a minute for the system to reflect this. And what that means now is that any volume that is falling underneath you, you're going to start to see it in your back office now instead of these zeros. Now, let's look at this G5 and see how close are you to your G5 for this month.
I don't know. I got an email saying I had one person, but I don't see that.
Yep, that was for the month. So that was 5-4. So what we want to do, we don't want to leave any money on the table. So far you have we need 4 brand new customers. And then you're going to have a bonus on your commission report. Okay?
Okay, those have to be preferred customers.
Yeah, well, everybody is a preferred customer. That's just something that they call it. But there is no preferred customer and regular customers. Everybody is a preferred customer.
Okay.
It just sounds sexy.
Okay. So when my brother joined, he wouldn't go there, right?
Nah, he's a distributor. He's not
a life changer. Okay.
Yes, he's a life changer. You're either a preferred customer or a life changer.
Well, I got some more people I did make my list today. My people I got to follow up on that was definitely asking me about the product. I'm just going to do my follow-up tomorrow, my power hour.
Yeah, because let me tell you right now, you have 3 signups for this week alone. You have 3 signups, right? So this month, the G5 bonus is like this. You have your G5 bonus, and then you have the 10-5-2 bonus. So G5 is you get 5 brand new customers, right? And you can go in your back office, look at your G5 report, and you see you have one brand new customer there. So you just need 4 more customers. But the part that most people are struggling with is the 10-5-2 bonus, right? So the 10-5-2 bonus says this. You sample 10 people. That's easy to do. You probably have, do you have sample credits?
No, I don't have any more.
Okay, no problem. No problem. You probably are you giving samples to people in person?
Yeah, I do. What I do is I get my samples, and that's how I was trying to, like, first trying to recruit. I got my mom to taste it, my sister to taste it, my cousin to taste it, and that's how I actually got my first few customers when I did last month. So.
Perfect. See, you're doing the system. That's what we're supposed to do. Sample 10 people, and the law of numbers basically says that, with a few minor tweaks, out of those 10, you should yield 5 customers. And then out of those 5 customers, you should yield 2 business partners. And so there are some things that we need to do to get that number down, so that it's consistently that, and you have a system of bringing people into your business to build your organization, to grow your volume. I mean, because this is when you start to buy back your time, girl. Like, you and Tanika, we need to get Tanika binary qualified and then start getting y'all some check matches. And when you start seeing that on your check, you're going to be like, wait a minute. Like the retail money, huh?
I said, hold up.
Girl, when I start, because
she actually did call me like an hour when I was actually headed home from work. She told me she was sorry she was going to call me. But she said, yeah, my cousin, she ordered some products today. She ordered a product today, and I want to touch base because she actually spoke to me about joining the company, but she want to try to see out first. But I wanted to. Oh,
girl, you need to get me on the phone with Tanika. I need to talk.
Yeah, we need to. Yeah, we're going to get this on the phone. I can actually set it up with her. I don't know if you're doing tomorrow. We can pull a good time.
It could be tomorrow. It could be tonight. I'm informal. I'm going to be up tonight.
Well, I know she called me at like 8 and said she was tired because, look, she has twins.
She has twins?
It was actually a lot. Let me tell you, it was actually a lot for her. She came to me with a story. Like, so she bought some products for me last month, and she was like, when I hit the 21st day, I'm gonna join your team. So the day when she called me, and I'm gonna be straight honest with you. When she called me and said,
"Now don't forget we recording. Don't put her business out there. She don't."
Oh no.
Okay.
She called me and said, I just recently lost my mom last year, and I just had twins, and she just really just broke it down to me. She just was like, I'm hungry for something different. And I'm hungry, and just to hear that in her voice, here I go coming to check out the product, just like saying, okay, I'm just check out the product to see if they work. If they do, great. This is something I want to do. But she came to me on a different note. She said, this has to work for me. I've been looking, I've been actually just keeping up with, the NutriBurst, researching on my own. This has to work for me. And that speaks to me. So I know that she's ready. Like, she's ready. I know she is.
Okay. This
gotta get her on the phone.
This is interesting because, there's a few people on the team that have lost family members either right before they joined or right after they joined, and they said that the business is filling a gap for them, a hole for them. And I never tell people's, I don't give people's names because it's their story to tell whenever they feel comfortable. But you're absolutely right. Like they say on the comp plan, the 6th way that we get paid is the feeling that you're going to give your customers, the feeling that you're going to give your team members. When you do this thing right, girl, when I say I'm so excited that you reached out to me today and you're ready to, because when you make that decision in your head that you're ready to go to the next level, everything can change like so quickly. And especially if you have somebody like her who says what she said. We have people on the team that have twins that she can bond with. We have people on the team that have experienced their loss. And I mean, she's a woman of her word. She said, I'm gonna contact you on the 21st day, and she did. Man, let's make her some money. Let's make her some money. Let's help her help some people. Because you're absolutely right. Like, a whole bunch of people were not open to a whole bunch of stuff a few weeks ago. But baby, with these economic times changing the way they have, now people are starting to see, man, maybe I need to really realize that I should find out more about this thing before I knock it. And they're way more open. And I just literally talked to someone on the team named Mary, and Mary was some person who, when she signed up in January, she had so much doubt. She had so much, like, she was like, I'm not good with social media. I'm not good with technology. I'm not good with this. I'm not good with that. I said, sis, we got you. You don't know anything until you know it.
Right.
Like, really, you
Right.
don't. Like, it trips me out how many people make this such a big deal. It's just like, man, when you got your first apartment, weren't you nervous to sign the lease? Weren't you nervous to move in and packing your stuff up and leave the house? Weren't you nervous about security? Of course you were. When you got your first car, like, every time that something is a first for you, it's going to be nerve-wracking. And even when it's not a first for you, even if this is your fifth or sixth go round, if you haven't had success previously, you're still going to be nervous because it's your first time thinking that it could be different. So, like, people that fall, you know, if they're in a bad relationship, they still going to be nervous when they have a new relationship. You don't know how anything is going to be until you actually jump in 100% and experience for yourself. But the thing I like to say is that you just make a decision. And if you make the right decision, awesome. And if you made the wrong decision, then make it right.
Right. Oh, wow.
Yes, girl. When I heard one of my mentors said that, when I heard that, he was like, "I just make a decision, and you know, if it and I find out later if it's the right decision, and if it's not, then I make it right." I was like, "All right, brother."
Oh, yes. Look, I love what I can. I love just getting information like that because I know I can give it to the next person. Because I know now that I'm building a team, it's like I was like today, my mind is knowing that I have people under me. Because even my fiance, he's definitely a man that's has always held me accountable. So
that's
he comes
good.
to me. He's definitely asking questions. He said, "Okay, well, babe, let's go ahead and get on." Because he asked me about volume and points, and I gave him this look, and I was like, "Well, I know it's something like." He's like, "Well, I know we need to go ahead and figure out because." So you know, it's good to have that.
Girl, do you know what couples have done in this business?
Yes.
The man, like Mike and Janelle out of New York, Mike just did a men's call with one of his team members on the team, that's a guy, and they spoke specifically to the men, like, hey, these women out here, they've been trained to take care of their health from the time they're a young girl, you know, but we weren't trained like that, and here's why we need to do this, and they're specifically targeting the men. So when you're a couple, you have a much broader reach than like a single person in my mind, because like women feel comfortable with you, and then their husbands feel comfortable with him, and then even the single people, like for me, I have to always be very, very careful. If a guy wants to join my team and he's married, I always got to make sure that wife knows, girl, hey sis, like I'm
Hey, how you doing, sis?
Yes. Because as a single person, you don't ever want anybody to feel like, wait a minute, why are you trying to join a single person in this business? So couples already have that leg up. They already have that advantage because they come as a team, and it's more palatable to a lot of people to do business with a couple. So I'm happy that your future husband, your fiance, is on board, because y'all can go so much further, so much faster.
Yes. Especially when you both kind of believe it. He saw my results. When I first bought it, he thought it was like anything else. I'm always ordering online. So he didn't know, you know, and I didn't really know the power of the product. And then by the second month, he looking like, hold on, I see. Like, I'm seeing the point where he wanted to join. You know, he wanted to dive in, and not only did, and you know, like he was telling me last night, he said, I really didn't know what you need from me, but you didn't speak. Almost like what you had said to me in the voice memo today. He was like, well, how can I help you? If I don't know what you need, if you don't tell me how you need it, and what he said to me last night, and I said, well, I just need to be binary qualified. I've been in the business. But he said, so what's binary qualified? I said, well, I just need, you know, I need someone on my team to this, that, and so. He said, well, why did you say so? You should, you know, I don't know how to help you.
Ask and you shall receive.
I'm interested. He said, I'm right here and I'm interested. You got to talk. You know, when he said that, I'm like, wow. Boom. And that quick.
Ask and you shall receive. Now, I see you have a pretty generous commission for this week. Have you set up your pay?
Yes, I have set up my pay.
Okay, good. I just want to be sure. All right. Well, we're going to start getting you plugged in. And listen, tomorrow is closeout day. There's going to be a lot going on. But I need to speak with Tanika because I want her to know that I got her back. Like.
Okay. So what can we do early? Can we do maybe because I know.
Oh, girl, please. See, you really haven't been around me. I don't do, what's early to you?
Well, I don't know what's early. Because, I mean, I'm pretty much free until maybe about 2. I just usually go into work.
And I wake up around 2. Okay, all right. But it is close.
No, you don't.
It is close, girl. But because that's when I'm going to bed.
2 in the afternoon?
No, I'll wake up around, like, sometimes I think I went to bed this morning at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, no, I'm talking 2 in the afternoon.
Yeah, I like to, well, I'm going to get up, though, because it's closeout day. And I got to help people
No,
get
but
their
I was
goals.
saying, if you want me to, we can do a call at maybe 7, but if not, 8.
11 is good. 11 is good.
Okay.
11 is good. I'll be up by 11 because I have a Zoom at 1.
Okay.
And I don't want to, and I don't know how long that's going to go. 11 is good.
Okay, so that's what we'll do. I'm going to actually text her, and I'm going to go ahead and call her. I'm going to call her and let her know about getting us all on the phone tomorrow at 11.
And if not, just let me know because she has twins. Man, my hat is off to people with twins. Gee whiz, man.
Yeah, she just said like they're quite new. They're pretty young too. So yeah.
Yeah,
But
just
I'm
let me
pretty
know.
sure she will. Because I'm telling you, she's been on me like today. Like she's excited. She's driven. Like she's excited. She's saying that me back to back question.
You know, excited is my favorite word. I don't like the hopeful people. Like, I hope this work. I'll be like, oh, goodness. I like excited people.
See, that's what I didn't want to do. I didn't want to become hopeful. That's why I made my business to buy my product and at least keep my account active. So I know when I was ready that I wanted to be ready. I ain't gonna wait
That's my
nobody's
dog.
time. I just wanted to be ready, so.
I always get the right people. All right, well, listen, this is what we're going to do. You're going to go through the quick steps and catch yourself all the way up. And then get her to go send that over to her. And we're going to power out tomorrow at 11. And I'm going to blow y'all's mind.
Okay, I will. I'm going to get ready to get her on the phone. And I'll definitely text you and let you know if she says 11 or if she prefers a different time. And I'll just see if it works for, you and stuff. So.
Thank you, Marquita. I'm so happy I caught you.
Thank you.
I'm sorry for the phone tag today, but I'm happy we finally linked up because this is going to be good.
Yes, I am. I'm glad. I'm so happy. I'm so ready. And thank you again for taking the time to talk to me because I know you be doing your thing.
Of course. I'm happy that you stayed. I'm just happy you stayed close to the fire because that's the only way you can stay warm.
Yeah. I did. I was peeping in on the WhatsApp.
We a bunch of chatty patties.
I was in there.
Well, all right, girl. We're going to talk tomorrow.
Okay. All right.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
That's my dog. Now I got to call my son. Man, I love my team. Let me tell you. These people are like so cool. And I'm telling y'all, like, you got to give people space to move at their own pace. You got to give people space to move at their own pace because when they get it, they got it, and it's all good. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. I got to go talk to my baby. Bye.